Thank you, Gleyce, for taking the time. I'm fascinated by the story of petlove, and it'll be great if you can share something about how petlove started back in '99 as a Brazilian company, and what unique challenges it faced in the local market in Brazil, so that our audience understands the unique challenges in international markets when growing online.
Sure. In '99, veterinary physician Marcio Waldman decided that it was a good idea to start selling the products that he was already selling in his pet shop online. And that was quite daring of him in '99 in Brazil, when nobody else was selling anything online, let alone pet supplies. And after some time, it started growing. He decided to focus online. That was like 5 years after the pets.com bubble. And his wife got a bit desperate at the time, like it's not a good idea, maybe. Right. But he was sure that he could make a good business because, in fact, Brazil is the second largest pet market in the world. It's worth about $6 billion, wow. So it's quite big. And he thought that he could take over the market, and he decided to focus. And after that, in 2011, we got invested by Tiger Global, Kazakh and Monashis, and that changed completely the face of the company, like the profile of the company. We went from a 10-people company, like his wife, some friends, 6 employees for deliveries, and he was actually sometimes doing the deliveries himself. He knows some clients by name, and he knows the address of some clients up to today. Sometimes he glances and he knows the client and where the client lives. Sometimes even what the client buys and the name of the dog. It's crazy. And after the investment in 2011, that changed a bit. He's still in the company, he's still our CEO, but we hired people from the industry. I joined the company actually 1.5 years ago to do marketing for them. And among the challenges that we have, especially like in marketing, I'm going to focus on marketing because that's what I know best. In Brazil, we are very social. So social is a big challenge for us because making sense of everything that goes on in social media is very difficult. Designing the right strategy and taking that into account, and not only social but also inbound as a whole, like content marketing, is very difficult. And also mobile is very important for us. It's doubling every year. And it's difficult to find talent to develop a responsive website or an app. Fortunately, petlove managed to hire, but I know that this is a challenge that several marketeers in Brazil face nowadays, to find talent and to actually integrate this mobile strategy in the company as well. Other things that I also find very challenging is recruiting. Even though Brazil is growing a lot, and online marketing has also created several job opportunities, that has taken everybody that is qualified. So it's very difficult to hire qualified people, especially qualified in online marketing. I often recruit straight from university, and I train the people myself because I find it a lot easier. Yeah. And last, I think infrastructure is a big problem. When you have to deliver 15 kilos of dog food on the other side of the country, that's a big one. That's a big country. Yeah, it's not marketing, as I said, but it's still a big challenge.
So is logistics a challenge in e-commerce in Brazil, or is it?
Yes, yes, it is, because you have to rely on operators, and I heard a number from Joanna, actually, from the same panel as was participating. She said that 10% of the logistics deliveries get stolen, disappear, damaged. 10% is quite a lot, especially if you are in the 10% as a customer. You're probably not going to be very happy. So logistics is indeed a challenge because of the dimensions of the country, and also because of the investments in development, really.
Okay. And regarding the e-commerce payments, are the Brazilian consumers comfortable with online purchasing, or do you see any barriers, or etc.?
At the beginning, they were a bit less comfortable because they didn't know what was going to happen. But now I think they're quite comfortable. Sometimes I think they're even too comfortable in letting go of personal information to any website without even checking the credentials of the website. I don't see that as a problem, and year over year, people go online and shop more. So the market for online is growing a lot. The only peculiarity is that we have boleto. So we have like, you print this sort of receipt, you go to the bank and then you pay it. And this is quite unique in Brazil, and also paying installments is quite unique. Everybody pays installments. So you go online and you pay like 3 installments, 4 installments. It's almost never ineffective.
Yeah, I haven't seen that often in the US market. But
yeah.
So what is the specific term you used for that kind of money transaction? You used a specific term?
The boleto.
Boleto.
Yeah,
okay.
so the idea is not to give any information about yourself. So you just get the boleto, you print it, and then you pay it, or you can even go online to your online banking, but you don't need to give the credit card details to a company that you're not so sure. So you can use boleto for that. And some people don't even have a credit card as well. So that's also a big problem. I think that's actually the main motivation for most people, not having a credit card to buy online.
Great. Well, thank you so much. That's very insightful.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for the invitation.